Hi, this is Gayle. Welcome to my channel. Tonight we're having a Saturday night live stream and chat. We do this, there is no topic tonight. So we're just going to talk about whatever. I know you guys want me to give you another update on Tomlin, so we're going to talk about that. Also, I just looked at the calendar tonight and oh my gosh, there is this live stream and one more, and then I leave for Alaska. So it's like, ah! So we're going to talk about that. Wow, what a time period this has been. I am so sorry about the live stream last week. As you can see, the background is different. We have moved, which is really great, except they still don't have the cable in. Terrible. But I've got enough signal tonight, thankfully, that I feel like I can stream from my phone. With me, Busy Lady 35 is already in the house. Hey, Busy Lady 35. I'm just glad for you to be here just whenever you can. So I hope you're having fun out shopping, though. That's something I've tried to stay away doing because we just moved in. And so I don't know about you all, but my temptation is to go out and buy whatever I need and can't find because I don't know what box it's in. I've been fighting that temptation, except for when it comes to pots and pans. But when you know it, hubby unpacked them anyway. So that's one thing that I was really hoping would be unpacked last, because y'all know if you don't have your pots and pans, you can't cook. If you can't cook, you have to eat out. And if you have to eat out, there's no dishes. And if there's no dishes to wash, well, that just makes life easier now, doesn't it? So, quick update on Tomlin. A lot of you saw the video yesterday that I put up. A few days ago, Tomlin had surgery. He had a mass up on his shoulder. The vet wasn't sure what it was going to be like. She said that it just felt, he's got a couple of other lumps. I guess he's just a lumpy dog. But she said that this one felt differently. And so it had to be out because it was going to impact his mobility and start pressing on a blood vessel. And both of those are major no-nos. So we scheduled it and we took it out, and I'm very happy to say that it is benign. So no worry of having to do chemo or cancer treatments on the dog or anything like that, which I probably couldn't afford anyway. And I really want to give a couple of shout outs right now. One is to Banfield. We saw that at Banfield out at Turkey Creek in Knoxville. Phenomenal. She does a fabulous job with Tomlin. I just can't say enough good about her. She is caring. She is compassionate. She takes the extra time to make sure that her patient is as relaxed as possible when she goes to do something. She also, we see Dr. Guerin, and she also takes as much time as is needed to make sure that the two-footed parents are as relaxed and calm as possible, given what she has to do to the dog. And as you all know, Tomlin is my service dog. So when it came down to time that he had to have surgery, I was really sweating it out. Because other service dog handlers can tell you, when you have a service dog, you just have a tighter bond, and you have to have a really close bond for you to make an effective team. If the dog doesn't know you, doesn't bond with you, then he doesn't know when you're in trouble or you're having distress, and so the dog doesn't know to jump in there. When you have a good bond, the human end realizes quicker if the dog is in distress or if the dog is having problems, faster than you might say if you had a pet. Now, I'm not saying that people don't have phenomenal relationships with pets, but with service dogs, I think there can be a little bit of a closer bond. With me, Tomlin, I have a damaged nerve in my back. I'm not talking about pinched nerve, but an actual damaged nerve. And because of that, I have horrific neurological leg cramps. And they're not like your regular muscle cramps. They're just, I don't wish them off on my worst enemy. Maybe not my worst enemy. But anyway, there is a special level for human traffickers. But for the most part, they're horrific. Well, the thing about Tomlin is one of the things that he does is he somehow just knows before they come on that the leg's going to start doing that. He doesn't alert for seizures because my seizures are so infrequent that he hasn't had to develop the skill to recognize those. But I think that if I had seizures more than a couple of times a year, I think he could pick up on that pretty quickly. But that, and he knows when I'm having an asthma attack. He wakes me up in the middle of the night because sometimes I'll start wheezing and I won't know because I'm asleep and it won't awaken me yet. So I won't know to go get my inhaler. And he'll come and get me in bed and he'll start bumping my arm saying, "Hey, idiot, take your inhaler." Because he can hear the wheezes. And he also can tell on my days when I'm having a really bad time. Part of that I think a pet can do, but a large part of that I think is because there's this super tight bond between a service dog and handler. So when it came down that he was having this problem, we had to stop. And one of the things about having him, he's a little older. So periodically I go to the vet and I'm like, "Hey, can Tomlin still do A, B, C, and D? If not, then I need to look at, retirement and bringing in a second dog and start training." And I really, I don't know how that would all work. But fortunately, there are some great agencies out there that I could talk to. I just don't know emotionally. But the vet and I were able to have that conversation, and she said he's great for retrieving because dogs are going to retrieve. You throw a stick, they bring it back. You throw it again, they bring it back. So when I drop something, to him, it's like he's retrieving. So he can still do that. He can still headbutt me when I'm wheezing because he's going to do that. You can't untrain that. And he's still going to know when I have the leg cramps because he senses that, and that's not something you can untrain. The other thing that he does is goes to get somebody when I fall and starts alerting, and he can still do that. So all of those things, or a lot of those things that he does, he can still do. The only thing is I can't really brace against him that much. He can put some tension on the leash and let me come up steps, because that's not really like pulling on the dog. There's just enough tension to kind of help steady me a little bit. So if you saw the video of us in Santa Fe, you actually see him in action, and I'll link that down below after the live stream. He can still do that, but I can't like brace against him and push down on his back and get up out of the floor or something like that if I fall. But he can spring into action and he can still go get somebody, which, he's probably going to do anyway. So those are the things he can still do, but it terrified me when the vet came in and said she'd found this mass. And so the mass was growing underneath his muscles, so it was actually pushing against the muscles and pushing him out of the way. And like I said, it was going to press on a blood vessel and interfere with his mobility. Hence, it having to come out. But the Banfield Wellness Plan, and let me tell you, this is not a sponsored video, okay? This is just, I love this plant because he gets some basic health care covered under the plan, kind of like an insurance policy, except it's only good at Banfield. They do some preventative blood work, office visits. You can go in. There's never a charge for an office visit if he's on the wellness plan. He also gets dental cleanings on the wellness plan. So what we did was he was scheduled for his dental cleaning anyway. So the vet, while he was out to have that done, she went ahead and took that time to take out the mask. So we still had a lot to pay, but it wasn't, we were looking at hundreds instead of thousands, which really is a blessing. So that's great. I also want to give a great big shout out. Tomahawk Campground, Coleman, Alabama. I was scheduled to be down there. Really, really, really looking forward to that campground getaway. I can't even, after we've been moving, let me just show you what my part of my house still looks like. All this stuff here. And this is just a teeny tiny representation, okay? I've got most of the back unpacked behind me. I've got these containers. These are where people brought us food while we were moving in. Was that not sweet? But I don't have anything unpacked yet. Tomahawk Campground was going to be like my saving grace. I was going to go there. I was going to relax. My husband and I wouldn't have to think about it because he's not due to start work until next week. Then we found out about Tomlin, and I have got to tell you, Tomahawk Campground was the nicest people to work out with. Hey, we've got Stellar in the house. Hi, Stellar. Welcome. But Tomahawk Campground, Coleman, Alabama, is a relatively new campground. And you can reserve it through thedirt.com, and that's THEDYRT. Let me write it down, which will probably show up backwards on my phone, so I hope not. But I reserved it through the Dirt. And contacted them. I reserved it like months ago. Contacted them, and the Dirt couldn't help me that much. They could cancel the reservation, but I went ahead and contacted the campground directly. They were so compassionate, so wonderful, really, really helpful. I just can't say enough about them. And I'm so excited once we get over this and get back from Alaska, then we'll get to go see the campground. So here's the name of the place. I was afraid it would do it. Let me see. Can you see it backwards? No, I thought maybe it'd be thin enough. Anyway, thedirt, DYRT.com. Or is it showing frontwards? Oh, hey, we got Sam Vlogs in. Hi, Sam. How are you doing tonight? It's good to see you. I hope you're having a good weekend. And we've got Stellar in the house. Busy Lady 35 is shopping, but she'll be back when she can. So yeah, Tomahawk Campground was just like amazing. They were just concerned about the dog, and they were willing to let me out of the campground. And so, yeah. Is that the new place? Can we have a tour? Sure, I can give you a partial tour. Aw, you have heartburn? I'm sorry. I hate that. I hope you have something you can take for it. Okay, Stellar is saying partial works. So, yeah. I'll do that. I do too, Sam. I hope you've got something you can take, or sometimes just sitting up and sipping on a Coke doesn't help me, but I know people who just swear by it. So, all right. So, we're going to do a short tour. It's only a one-time thing. It's not bad. Well, I'm glad. Woo! Okay, we'll see if my camera will do this thing here. Okay. Whoa. Chair noises. Okay, first things first. Hi, Tomlin. Hello. One of the things Tomlin is trying to do is go under the table, like especially for restaurants and stuff. It's really important for a service dog to be out of the way. So here we have, yep, doggy. So here we have behind me the kitchen. And we had the chief cook.
Hello.
Yeah. I think that since he unpacked my boxes, he should be the one that cooks.
I can cook. I'm a good cook.
Stellar is saying hi.
Hi, hey Stellar.
And Sam's saying she likes the doggy. So, great. I'm going to see if I can get him from this viewpoint. Hi, Tomlin. You want to say hi? You want to just lay there? Poor guy. He has to wear this t-shirt. Yeah, there we go. Okay, he has to wear this t-shirt until all of his stitches clear. Whoa, I about fell over there. All right. So, oh yeah, the house. That's where we were. Okay. I hope this isn't wobbling too much. So, if it does wobble, remember, blame it on Stellar. She asked for it. So, I'm just going to do like a 180. No, I'm going to go spin kind of all around so you can see my kitchen. Okay. There's the cooking stove. Sink, double sink. Then we've got a half wall. And tons, I mean tons of cabinets. Sam, I wish I could let you pet the dog. It would cheer him up right now. Cabinets, side by side to the fridge with an ice maker. Now, it's really good that we have an ice maker because Tomlin, that's down here pouting, likes ice. Oh, it is. Miles, she's not eating. The other kitchen was kind of small. This one's much bigger. Okay, now we're in the den. Woo! Okay, which is dark. And honestly, you all, I would turn the light on if I knew where the light switch was. So work with me on this, okay? Yes, Sam, I moved. That's why it's been kind of topsy-turvy lately. So we're actually kind of still in the process of moving. There are boxes everywhere. This is the den. Ask the dad for the lights.
Working on it.
Oh, okay. He knows where it is. Okay. Yay. There he is again.
Hello again.
In our unpacking clothes. You can see back there we actually have a fireplace now, which is really kind of cool. Don't ask me about how to use it. I have no clue. But right now we have lots and lots of boxes decorating the den, as well as the required hand trucks. If you're going to move, you need hand trucks. Okay. Sammy Sam says hi. The same to you.
Oh, hey. Hello.
And then in here, again, okay, this room, whoa. This room that I've got most of the boxes out of, this is going to be my studio. So after I get it set up, and after the folks with the Wi-Fi come and get the internet installed, I'll be doing some filming from in here. Hopefully soon. And then I'll be able to use it to edit videos and all kinds of things. That's bedroom 1. And here we have bedroom 2. Do I not have a light in the hallway? Yep. I think so too. Okay, we have this room. Ta-da! I think, don't y'all think that if I just unpack one or two more boxes, we'll be good to go? This is actually going to be our guest bedroom. It just doesn't look too guesty right now. But look, I have a small walk space all the way to the center of the room. Life is good. So, and in, whoa. Okay, as long as I don't fall. And in here, one or two more dozen should get you started. Yeah. One or two dozen, maybe. And then here we have, I know, right? I'm trying not to. Here we have the living room, and it's got a fireplace also. And so we have all these lovely boxes. So, yeah, I know, 2 fireplaces. We don't get to pick the houses. We're just told where to live. And I'm really, really happy. There's a couple of things that made it through the move. This chest, which you probably can't see well because I have no lights in here, this is actually dated back to the Civil War. And I have some china. Yay, Tina's Gaming and Singing channel. Welcome. And I have some china, World War II, made right before that. And that survived the move also. So yeah, there's my boring tour of my house there. And now we're back to the dog. Hello again, dog. This is your public that cared about you and prayed for you. Any wise words of wisdom? Hey, how about I just pet you instead? Yeah, good boy. Good boy. And he's still recuperating. He's got a lot of stitches, so we have to get him covered up. They're over here. Yeah, he's already had some. But he's doing really, really well. I'm going to set this down. Okay. Whoops. Now I've kind of knocked it off kilter. Oops. Oh well. It looks like it's just going to be off. Ah! Okay. There we go. That's still off, isn't it? Okay. Let me prop it up. I'm using my tripod selfie stick because I've got the others packed, so it's a little different in how I use it and how it responds. So, thank you, Tina's Gaming. I hope you're having a good weekend. I hope it's going well. This is the weekend right before the 4th of July. So depending, I guess, on how you count it, whether it's this weekend or next weekend, you'll have the 4th of July weekend. Or maybe we could just claim them both and have 2 holiday weekends. I'm glad you're having a good weekend. That is great. Aw, hugs, kisses to you too. But yeah, I'm so relieved that Tomlin's doing better. I don't think he likes wearing the white t-shirt though, but it helps him not scratch, which is really important. So, you hope to go to your dad's in Yorkshire. Ooh, that'll be fun. Do you get to go for a week, or how long do you get to go? Say more about that. Stellar says, if I ever need advice on a fireplace stuff, give her in-laws a call. I just might do that. Because I don't know how to work that stuff. Hopefully, it'll stay warm enough and we won't need it. And the fireplaces could just be for decoration. So, yeah. 2 weeks in Yorkshire. Wow. What is your favorite thing to do there? If I can. Well, I hope you can. That sounds exciting. Actually, being any place except home sounds exciting. Which will be the case for me. Because I have this live stream and I have a next week's live stream and then I leave for Alaska. So, long drive. Looking at the countryside is the best thing about Yorkshire. Awesome. I would love to go there. I have this ever-growing list. Do you all keep lists of where you want to go? And shops. Cool. I love shopping. A lot of areas, I hope by you, a lot of areas here have like historic areas downtown with a lot of really super quaint shops. Those are the best to look through. What do you all think? Let's see, who all we got in? Yep. Because they have the neatest things. It's like, plus, when you go into a store like that, into the shop, you're usually supporting mom and pop shops, and that's important. So the countryside and shopping, two awesome things. Not long until summer holidays. That's cool. So do you get general summer holidays? Because here we have a summer vacation and we also get a break at Christmas, or usually right after, between Christmas and the first of the year, they're out for a couple of weeks. But some schools are doing like essentially a quarter system where they're in school for 3 months and then they get like a week off and then they're in school for 3 months and then they'll get a week, and it just sort of rotates. So is that the system that you're on, or do you get a full summer? July 24th, they break up. I'll still be in Alaska at that time. I feel kind of bad for the folks who only get like a week off, because you need longer than a week to just kind of recuperate, I think. But what do I know? I'm just a mom and wife and dog mom. Tina's from the UK. Yeah, I got that when you were talking about Yorkshire. I just kind of wondered how you did it in the UK for like summer break and school and stuff, if you get like a week or if you get more than a week. I'm hoping you get more than a week. Yeah. Got Tomlin going into daddy there. And she says, yeah. Okay. Cool. Sorry, I got distracted there with the dog. Yeah, 2 weeks with her dad. That sounds good. Everybody needs more than a week. Like I said, it takes a few days to get like into vacation mode, so to speak, or at least it does me. But I'm not the sharpest knife in the drawer, so I sometimes go a little slowly. And let's see, who else we got in here? Sam, are you still in here? Stellar's here. Tina, I'm sorry to hear that. I'm glad you get to go see him, but I hate to hear that he's not in good health. That can be really kind of scary. Is this something chronic, or maybe just something like a cold? Or if you don't want to talk about it, that's fine. You're worried. I'm sorry that you're worried. So, It's scary when somebody you love is sick. So if you're okay with it, I'll say a prayer for you and put you on my prayer list if you're okay. Herman the Great is here. Hi, Herman the Great. How are you? How's sunny California? Okay. Well, I'm doubly sorry to hear that. Are you good with me putting him on my prayer list? Because I'm going to write it down. And Herman needs prayers as well. Okay. So you're good with me putting you on my list, Herman? Okay. Some people aren't, so I always like to ask. And anxiety. Okay. And of course, okay. Okay, so I'm writing you both down. Okay. And let me make sure I got everybody's name spelled right. Yeah, aren't you? Stellar's right. She's on it. And Stellar's in my prayers also, so we got that. So keep me posted now and then. You're welcome, Tina. You're very welcome. So I've got you down. I can say a quick prayer online if you guys are good with that. Okay. Let me just go ahead. Yeah, it can be. I'll go ahead and I'll say a prayer. Okay. Lord God, we come to you tonight in thanksgiving and in praise, but we also need your help. Tina's dad is facing serious illness, and she's hoping to get to go to Yorkshire for 2 weeks, and we would like for you to make that happen. We would also ask you to make it a good visit as far as health and weather and anything else you can do to make it a good visit. Touch both of them and their family. Herman is here also, and he's going through some anxiety issues. Just push that away. Just surround Herman with your love and a hedge of protection so he can feel your peace, and just get rid of this anxiety, Lord, because we know that's not from you. We also ask for prayers for Stellar and her husband and me and my family and my precious little service dog, Lord. Please continue to work in his life and touch him. We were really, really scared. Bless my upcoming trip to Alaska, that the drive may be safe and complete. And we thank you, and we just give you honor and praise, Lord, in your holy name. Amen. So, busy lady, you're A-okay. You were here first. There's no being late with you. Are you kidding? Busy lady was the first one in. Then she was out shopping. And so now she's back. So busy lady, you have to tell us where you went shopping. You did pop in quick. It counts. It counts. Oh, Stellar has to head out. Okay. Stellar, thank you for being in and being part of the channel, and I will talk to you. I will hopefully see you in a few days. Okay, so we'll see you, Stellar. You have a great night, too. And let's see, Busy Lady is saying that Dollar General at a $5.25. Wow. Okay. And Tina, it's really hard to be in that situation where you miss your mom. I've recently had a death in my family, and Busy Lady has had her experiences too, and I look the double of my mom. Aw. That can be good. Yeah, it is hard. Hey, I'm noticing 3 likes on the live stream. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Whoops. Wobbling. Yeah, busy lady. Tina was just sharing that her father is sick and she's going to hopefully get to go to Yorkshire for 2 weeks. And let's see, Herman the Great was in here. I wonder if he's still here. Oh, wow, 2 weeks before Christmas. Okay. That can make it a lot harder when you're dealing with your father's health issues, but you will continue to be in my prayers. So, kind of update me if you could, just, now and then. When I go to Alaska later, I'm so pumped up. But when I go to Alaska, I don't know exactly how much I'm going to be able to find internet and use the phone. But just know you can still message me. I'll message you back whenever I get it. So if you're not a part of the Facebook group, you can. That's usually the best way to get in touch with me. And it's facebook.com/groups/Gayle, Gayle, vlogs, vlogs. Really the best way to get in touch with me. So you can join the group, and then after that you can send me some PMs. But do keep me updated, okay? So, yeah. I also got some crappy health news. Not like you guys have, though. But I get to have surgery on my shoulder when I get back from the trip. So that's kind of a bummer. Yes, I am at my new place. Stellar just had me give everybody the nickel tour. So, I'd hoped to have it all neat behind me. I also had hoped to have the internet on, so I'm on my phone. But yeah, we got it kind of neat. But I was telling everybody, these dishes are from some folks who brought in some meals for us, which has been a huge blessing. Tina, you take care too. Thank you for coming in and thank you for sharing. Like I said, I've got you written down here. So, goodbye. Have a good weekend. But have a blessed trip, okay? And we have Laurel in the house. Hi, Laurel. How are you? Thank you. Laurel, how are you doing? Are you having a good weekend? Y'all, I think Herman the Great flaked out on us. He didn't stay long. But that's okay. We'll give him a... Oh, my gosh. I just hit something, and I don't know what I did. Okay, hold on. I want to... Ah! How do I... Okay, stop. How do I get out of this? This could be kind of fun, but wow. No. Okay, I don't know how to get out of this. Because I don't know how I got into it. Okay, there we go. Now, let me back up, because I just asked Laurel if she's having a good weekend. Yay, she's doing great. Good to hear it. Good to hear it. Yeah, busy lady, I know it, right? I hadn't really noticed that button on my phone. So now that I have, I'll try not to push it again. I've got enough weirdness in my life without adding to it. So yeah, technology, just wonderful. Yeah, it is, Laurel. It's my new place. I did a little tour earlier. I'll see at some point if I can't break that up into its own separate video and maybe show you like the little backyard area and stuff. It's cute. I like it. It's going to take some unboxing to get it used to it. So, some time and some... I've got too many boxes to unpack. So, we'll see how that goes. So, and let's see. Next week is my last live stream before I go to Alaska. So I'll be live streaming on Sunday, and I'll actually start heading toward Alaska on Sunday, the very next day. I will not have these boxes unpacked before I leave. But hubby here, he's going to be here for a week by himself, and I'm sure he's going to get them all unboxed for me, right?
Aren't you funny?
I think that's a no. Oh well. Yeah, it's 3 bedrooms. Oh, good. Busy Lady says she's learning to code and it's helping her patients with tech issues. There you go. Coding is amazingly hard. I had to, back in the olden days, and we are talking about 1996, I put up a website on what was called GeoCities. It later was bought out by Yahoo. Don't bother looking up GeoCities. But we had to write the page by hand. I left out a colon in one place. It took me forever to find it. Forever. I spent probably 2 days looking for where this stupid colon was supposed to be. So, good luck, busy lady, because things have gotten more complicated since then. Okay. And now, there's all kinds of themes and things like that. So, while on our end, we can now go to a theme for our blog or whatever, even to do a simple program now, it's not as simple. Whereas you used to be able to write all kinds of little things. But yeah, good luck with that. And that's one of those things you want to keep us posted on too. And yes, the pressure is definitely on for hubby. Busy Lady 35 says, oh gosh, LOL, it's super tedious. There are programs that help set things up, and we have Google. There you go. Thanks, it isn't easy but rewarding. Yeah. But it's definitely challenging. But yeah, it is rewarding. But I was so relieved back in the dark ages of the internet. Because like I said, I was on in 96, and of course the internet was here before then. After we had to finish coding, along came this program called Netscape Navigator. And in that program was a web design program. And it would do tables. And I thought that sliced bread had just been reinvented, because I could now do tables in like 1/5 of the time without having to sit there and code the darn things. So, yeah, you'll have fun. Dark Ages, definitely. You love the olden days remark. Yeah, well, I mean, that's been, gosh, I'm not good at math, and I'm not even going to try. I was first online in 95. Then started the webpage in 96. So we don't have Google set up, so I can't do the math. Not easily. Let me see. Whew, what is that? No, I came out with 13. I know that's right. Not right. Anyway, it's been a little while. I'm not even going to try that. I think the boxes are scrambling my brain. Sorry about that. And look, I moved my feet, so I have to make sure I didn't step on the dog. Busy Lady says, love the 90s. I was a crazy teen, LOL. Yep. Yes, that was when Windows was young. And I think it also predates Google. I'll have to check and see. But GeoCities, man, that was a great platform to have your website on. Obviously, this is before blogs, this is before newsletters, this is before anything much on the internet. And they were great. And then Yahoo bought them out, and they were still great, but not so much. So now we've evolved into blogs, and there's blogger blogs and WordSpace and CreateSpace and or it's CreateSpace now is for ebooks only. Never mind. Forget I said that word. But it's just now there's just all this. We didn't have podcasts, we didn't have YouTube. I can remember when the very first podcast first started being used, and it just to see all the changes, it's freaking amazing. The internet is miles from what it used to be. It's so cool. So there we go. And yes, moving does take a lot out of you. I've been every time I picture in my mind, like I can't find something, so I try to picture in my mind where it is, and it's always at the other house. It's where we used to live, so I have to readjust. How is Tomlin today? Tomlin is Tomlin. He's doing a lot better. He's moving better. He's still laying around, but he is. We had to give him. The vet gave us a couple of tramadol to give him, 5 of those, and we haven't had to give him any of that today. So he's doing a lot better in that term. But the problem is, apparently his stitches are starting to itch. So we have him, and I showed him earlier, but he's off in the other room now. But he's covered up in this t-shirt. You may have seen the video from Friday, and we've got it there so he won't, dislodge his stitches or anything when he tries to scratch them. But he's doing good. Laurel's going to audit classes starting August 26th. Yay! Laurel, which ones are you going to get to audit? And Busy Lady asked something. Oh, wait a minute. Glad to hear that poor dude. How old is he? He's actually 12 and a half. So he's beyond the point where a lot of service dogs would have retired by now. And we have regular conversations with the vet as far as, should we go ahead and retire him or should we wait? And so some of the things he does are just natural to him now. Like if I drop a prescription bottle, he'll come in and pick it up because dogs are going to retrieve. And that's just a natural instinct that you can't untrain because it's just natural. He can still lay on my legs when I have the cramps. He can still alert when I start to have that. He can still come and tell me it's time to take my inhaler. Like at night when I'm sleeping and I don't recognize I have to take my inhaler, he can still come and headbutt me. About the only thing, and he can still, when he goes up steps, he can still put that tension on the leash for me and help steady me like that. But I can't brace against him anymore, which I haven't been doing for quite some time. But when I fall, he can still go get somebody because that's something he's going to do now anyway, because the falling, going to get someone, and the retreat, that's something, the going to get somebody when I fall, that's trained. But now it's just inherent. He also knows that if the fire alarm goes off, he knows to come get me. That's not something he's going to unlearn. And part of the others, the hearing, the wheezing, and telling me to get my inhaler, and the retrieving, that's just him. So, yeah. So although he's past retirement age, she says that as long as he's not doing something strenuous, and like I told her what specific tasks he does, and clearly bracing is out because it's been out. But yeah, he's still going to help me for a while longer. So, and let's see. Laurel said Candy had tramadol when she had back surgery. How did she do with it? How did she do with the tramadol? Because with this one, it just kind of knocks them out. But I've heard that some dogs are able to work through the knocking them out, and they can play and just not hurt. So how did she respond? What was her response to that? And Laurel said, I met with the advisor for the non-matriculated program. Okay. So what kind of classes, whoa, sorry, I'm fixing to knock this off. So what kind of classes do you get to take? Busy Lady's taking some classes on coding. What? So hubby's up and around. So are you going to unpack a box? You can unpack 2 of them. Dozen. 5 dozen. And there goes the dog. Are you going to take up for Daddy? Sorry, y'all. Oh, he's going to follow Daddy. See, it's close to his TREAT time. And he knows it. Because there's one that Daddy gives him when it gets close to DARK. And he only gets it after it's DARK. But he must think it's getting there. Sorry about that, guys. Okay, Busy Lady's going to be right back. Okay. So what kind of classes are in this non-matriculated program? Excuse me there. I was planning to go back this fall, but I just for surgery instead, so I don't get to go to classes. There we go. I think Laurel stepped out too. Okay. Let's see. Laurel says Candy was in what the vet called her happy place, and that basically she was knocked out. Okay. Yeah, I was kind of surprised given how he reacted to it that some dogs could push through that and still play. Doesn't make sense to me. But not every dog is the same, and I guess some just have the higher metabolism because it knocks him out too. You know, that's a medication they also use in people sometimes. Yeah. Found that out at the vets. Oh, Laurel's not met with her yet. She meets with her next Friday. Okay. Ooh, so you'll have a good report for us on Saturday to tell us what all you get to take. That'll be fun. I have 2 classes left to go to get my associate's, my little community college degree. And I don't know when I'm going to get those because they're sequential. And having surgery is going to knock me out of classes this fall at least. So that's kind of a pain. So it makes me that much happier that you get to go. I hope you have fun. Uh-oh. That's my battery warning on the phone. But at least I was able to have enough signal to stream tonight. That was kind of a bummer Saturday. And I'm sorry to leave you all hanging. We actually drove around trying to find a place that had Wi-Fi, but we don't know the town very well. And then by the time I found the place that had Wi-Fi, it was super late. So that's why I posted and left the message about no live last week. So I'm really glad we got to do that this week. So let's see. I just got a tweet in, but it disappeared before I could take it. Sorry, whoever tweeted me. I don't know. I can't answer that on my phone. Go ahead and join us in the chat. If it's Gloria, I'll catch you later. So, of course, it could have been just a random message. I don't know. Let's get back to what Laurel said, because that's what I was looking for. Oh, I was hoping to take classes for fine arts and writing. Well, you've got the artistic talent there. You're already an artist. So combining those two, those are going to be great. You'll enjoy both of those. And let's say he just popped in. Busy Lady 35 is back, and she says that allergies are kicking her butt. Yeah, that's the season. Busy Lady, I'm going to give you a heads up that my phone just let me have the low battery warning. So I've got a couple more minutes, but we're just going to be on till just about time for it to, shut down. I know, right? But like I said a minute ago, I am so glad to be able to live stream tonight, because last week, as you guys know, it was a disaster. And hopefully they will be here Tuesday with real internet, and I won't have to use this as much. Yeah. But it does sound great. I'm with Busy Lady 35, Laurel. I think it sounds great. Yeah. Allergies are awful. Hey, if you guys, has anybody heard from Tanya? I'm going to follow up with her, but she's missed tonight, and she's sick some too, and I'm hoping she's feeling okay. No, Busy Lady, you don't have to reply to me on Facebook. It's okay. Yeah, I believe me. I hear you, girl. I'm having the same problems with messages. And the other thing that I'm having happen, and I've heard other people express frustration with it, is that when you get a message from somebody that's, say, not in your group and they want to join, or they just want to talk to you about something or ask you a question, it's like I see it come in on my phone, but then I go back and I can't find the message to respond to. So, do you guys have that? Let's see, Busy Lady 35 says, I keep thinking I'm getting sick, and then nope, just headache and sneezes. Allergies make you feel plumb miserable. Okay, your Facebook Messenger does weird things too. Yeah, that's frustrating. You would think, with all the millions of dollars that Facebook is raking in, that they could give us a messenger program that would be easier to use, a little more friendly, a little easier. So, Melissa, you've got your work cut out for you. Go design a better Facebook. You just hit that coding and just go design a better Facebook. Put Matthew on it. Wow, I'm thirsty tonight. Busy Lady 35 says, I'll try. There's a 12-hour course on YouTube for free that tells you how to design a social media app in 12 hours. That sounds good. Good. Laurel says she and Tanya belong to a service dog group where they mentor each other on Messenger, and she said that they were talking today, and she seems to be doing fine. That's good. It's good to know. And Busy Lady says, I'm finding all kinds of ways to learn things for free. Yeah, Oh yeah. Have you have you heard about Khan Academy? KHAN Academy. They offer all kinds of free classes online, and my professor last semester recommended them. There you go. Use the Khan app. I had heard of them, but I didn't know they were like super legit until there goes my battery warning again. Okay. But I didn't know that they were like super legit until the professor endorsed them. And sometimes you can take some college classes that they're offering free on the internet. East Tennessee State University, ETSU, put history classes online, and you could sign up through the school, and if you took them for credit, of course, you had to pay for it and enroll in the school and all that stuff. But if you just wanted to check in with the courses, that was free. And they were all online too. So. Yeah. And Laurel says that's great. I agree. Yeah, self-teaching is hard. I've noticed that with guitar, because I was taking the classes at college, and I thought, well, I have these free lessons through takelessons.com, and there's all kinds of YouTube videos. But then I slacked off. Yeah, Laurel, it's amazing. I mean, science, language, all kinds of things. And I think there's some English. I think if you want to take some writing courses, I will be shocked if they're not on there. Yeah, it is easier when you have someone to tell you what to do. Is there a forum or group or anything that you can go to for that? And I don't have I've got 3% on my battery. 2% on my battery. Sorry about that. So do you have somebody that, like a forum or group that you can go to for that? And now, Laurel, I'm not sure if Khan Academy has forums or not. I'm not sure that they do. I'm trying to think. I'm pretty sure they don't. But a lot of them are YouTube videos, and so like you can message people in the comments. Busy Lady saying on the site I'm using to learn O code, there is a forum and people are very nice and helpful. Free code CM. Cool. Yeah, because that's always nice when people can help each other out. You know, we don't have to be the wild, wild west and recreate everything our own. Yeah. If you want to check it out, you get certified and all. Neat. I won't have any time until like mid-August, but I will check it out after that. So, that might be something I would have time to do, like maybe after I have surgery, which is going to be like a super bummer. Because I can't drive or do anything for 6 weeks, and it will. I am convinced. But fortunately, it's not until after Alaska, so I've got a while of fun before I have to worry about that stuff. Yeah, worth looking into if you can get into it. It'd be fun. Yeah, right. Ooh, okay, my battery's going. So I want to say thank you all at the magic 1%. So that was a fast drain. But anyway, thank you all for coming in. I really appreciate it. And I should see you next week. So I'm excited about that. You take care too. I will tell hubby hi. And Laurel, you have a good evening too, okay? And everybody I said I would pray for you, I will. And Laurel, I still got you guys covered. So Y'all take care, and I'll see you out about and online. Like and subscribe. Don't forget, like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. Y'all have a good weekend. Good holiday. Bye.